back to another video. D1 Aviation here. Also Carolina Aviation Productions. We're gonna be doing another unboxing today. I really haven't done one in a while because I've been getting a lot of models recently, but none of them have really been on the same time. And I usually, when I get big orders, with like 3 or 4 models in there, I try to do unboxings. But since it's been like one model each, I haven't really done any. So I'll just show you guys the models that I've gotten, and we'll go from there. Also, a heads up, I've been sick for the last couple days. I don't really, my voice might be weird, or I might be coughing. Yep, so let's go and get into this. So the first one we got is this ANA 787-10. This was supposed to be a MAX 9, but got switched because the MAX 9 was a they had one in stock, but it was had some deformations on it, so we refunded me. They didn't really refund me, but they gave me another plane. I would have had to pay about $200 for this, but I pretty much got it for like $70. And then down the line is this Cathay Pacific A321LR. This is new to the collection, and I think everything else in here has been posted. And then another one is this Cayman Airways MAX 8. There's a bid for this that I went for. It's like $35, but I have bleeding price, and then it dropped. Somebody got it at the last second. And second is, I said this one costed about like $100 some, like $120. It's a little bit of a, but all the service will be, I think this is early June. Cathay started Friday. This should be up by Sunday. And this is May 2nd, by the way. And this will be starting June sometime, I think. But this is new. I wasn't really expecting anything. So let's go ahead and get into the new model. So before we get into anything else, I want to note my tooth got in there, so I had to move that around. But before I get into this, I want to note that I don't always like to be a selfish person or me first type thing, but this is a me first thing here for my privacy and other reasons. I have covered, you can see all this with layers of paper of sensitive information about shipping info and other things, so I could still do a full unboxing without having to do anything else. I know it's pretty much a waste of paper, but this is just scrap paper I have left from airport buildings, which we'll get into a little bit soon. But this is not a new airline, but an expansion, and one that I never really thought about, but I've kind of thought about it now, and I think this will do right. Also, it is May 2nd, Saturday, May 2nd. As this video is out, most of you guys probably know that Spirit Airlines is off the face of the earth now. They're not an airline anymore. Sad thing, but you know, it happens. There are negotiations with the government. I did not go as planned, if I'm correct. I'm not going to get into any government thing here. I don't want to do that. But, anyways, RIP Spirit, moment of silence. Alright, now, so I've got those two Spirit, the A320neo and the A321neo. I'm debating on even keeping the routes, because I did have plans for them to be expanded by the summertime. They were gonna have like Chicago and a bunch of other stuff. But right now I got them in storage at my new model airport I made. So I'm still thinking about that a little bit. Very sad though. It's the first airline out of all of my model planes that I have that has stopped operations. Now I've had some that have paused operations for a little bit, like there's been some airlines that stopped operations, but just so You know, like when the Alaska incident happened, they kind of stopped a little bit, I think, if I'm not wrong. But very sad thing. Spirit had some, I know, with some of my other friends in Connecticut, they didn't really like Spirit because I think they left BDL airports, which Windsor Locks, which Hartford, Springfield's. But I kind of like Spirit because, I mean, you know, they're iconic. Every aviator know about them. It's just really just Spirit and Ryanair, which you should have known. And Swiss, because you know the butter. But really just a cool airline out there. I always try to get on them. Was never able to, but I got to see many of them. When they first started announcing it, I knew it was going to happen. I knew there wasn't a net way out of it this time. But 34 years, in the last couple of years, they've been struggling. It's kind of impressive they made it this long. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So, this is like the first time you guys will ever be able to see a full unboxing. But as we said, I like Spirit. I've seen a lot of Spirit, but I don't have pictures of a lot of Spirit. I think I went through today and all of my pictures, like singular, so like, I probably had about, maybe, hold on, we're gonna pause this for here. I probably had about like 40 pictures, and some of those might have had 2 planes in them. I saw some in Goodyear that were already being probably used for parts, but it's a sad thing. Around this time last year, we had another legend fall of Silver Airways, but you know, can't do nothing about it. So, like I said, let's not make this a sob story. Let's have some fun, but I want to see, like, just real talk, I want to see how much these Spirit models will go up now, but, I've really never really liked packaged peanuts, but now that I see these people using them, I'm starting to realize they care about you a little bit. So, if you can probably already tell, this is an Icelandair A321LR, and they didn't take delivery, that they took delivery of not too long ago. RDU has seen the service, and I think it's going to go, it was supposed to stay for summer, but I think it's not anymore. It's going to go back to the MAX 9. Now, we have a good thing. We have a couple things to look for in this box. Number 1 is the model good, and number 2, Gemini Jets is known for a broken model. So, the second question is, will it be broken? Let's figure it out. So, first glance at the box. Right here, you got a little torn piece right here. Then it closed. It's not really closed good. It's not his fault. And then there's a little dent right there type thing. And the box is kind of scratchy in some areas. I'm trying to see if I can't really find the reflective point on the camera. And then another dent right here. This was made 2025, so this can't be that old. About probably a year ago. But I mean, let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's see how much it's going. Let's try this out. What this thing has to offer. So this camera looks kind of nice. I'm not even gonna lie. It's comfortable to me too. So, oh, I forgot to do the look inside. So first glance, looks like a pretty solid model. I gotta get my close-up vision. I'm probably halfway blind. I'm wearing glasses. And then there's a story about it. This is the A321. It says the NX. I thought they took delivery of the LR, but maybe I'm wrong. Actually, I think it would be, and have to be the LR. For some of the flights they run on it, I would think they would have gotten the LR. We can look at the registration and see what it is, but, I'm not really getting the best camera of it now, but here you go. I usually keep all this plastic wrap. Now this model seems pretty cold. I don't know if it's cold up. If it was cold, but it's been cold the whole time. Wow, this model is on the way here. This looks like a pretty solid model. Let's see if the cockpit looks like it's on crack or if it's on. Don't look like it's on crack. Yeah, that's a solid looking model. Now, if I'm not wrong, I think that logo is backwards. I'm not too sure. I'm about to go actually check that right now. But for now, this is the model, and we're gonna go check that, and we're gonna also check this registration TFIAA to see if it's a LR or just an NX. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, so unless the boxes don't state it, this is an LR. I'm glad I got that part right. And what I was complaining about on how the other side of the tail, how I thought it was flipped backwards, it is right. Always wrong, but yeah. So thanks for joining the review today. We're probably gonna be seeing this. We get 1X daily with Icelandair year round. So we'll probably see one of the planes 3, 4. We'll figure it out. And we might see the Max 9 more. We might see the A321LR more. It depends. Or we'll get a 2X daily service. And we'll get it on the A321LR or something. But we won't know yet. We don't know yet. Thank you for tuning in, and have I guess may the force be with you or something. But yep. Have a good May, and I'll try to get more content. I've been kind of really slow and stuff on it. I just really haven't had the motivation recently. Thank you.